In this video, we'll be reviewing goods and services necessary to maintain or resume childcare services. Childcare providers can use grant money from this option to pay for goods or services necessary for the operation of their program. Goods can mean things like food, equipment, and materials for play, learning, eating, diapering, and toileting or safe sleeping. Services can include business automation training and support services, shared services, childcare management services, food services, transportation, janitorial or cleaning services, and trainers for staff. This option can also pay fees related to statewide Central Register for Child Abuse and Maltreatment, or SCR, online clearance system requests. Let's look at each of these components more closely to see what they might look like in practice and how you can document paying for them. It will also be important to document how these expenses will improve your program or help it recover from COVID-19. If you serve food in your program, it's probably one of your biggest expenses. Tom Copeland, the nation's leading expert on the business of family childcare, suggests keeping careful track of the number of meals you serve each day, including meals that are not reimbursed by the Child and Adult Care Food Program, or CACFP. Be sure to keep all of your records documenting expenses for food, food-related supplies, and any meal services if you use them. Use this grant money to pay for equipment and materials you buy for play, learning, eating, diapering and toileting, or safe sleep. For example, you may find you need more toys because you're cleaning them more often. Or you may need 2 or more of a particular toy so children don't have to wait so long to share. Document your purchases of equipment and materials by saving receipts. These can be paper or online receipts. You'll also need to document equipment and materials you buy from paper and online ads like Facebook Marketplace or at a yard sale. For these purchases, Tom Copeland suggests bringing a receipt book or writing down important purchase information on a piece of paper. For example, May 18, 2020, used children's table and 4 chairs, $25, 123 Main Street, saw ad on Craigslist, and have the seller sign it. Saving a copy of the newspaper or online ad, and taking a picture of what you bought. He strongly encourages reviewing your records at the end of each month to make sure you haven't missed saving any receipts. You can also use grant money in this option to pay for services necessary to maintain or resume childcare services, such as business automation training and support services, shared services, childcare management services, food services, transportation, janitorial or cleaning services, and trainers. Business automation training and support services can include things like childcare tracking online systems. Many childcare providers are small businesses and have the same operating needs as other organizations. In addition to meeting quality standards for education and care, these businesses must focus their attention on recruiting and enrolling children, bookkeeping, building maintenance, human resources, and other business operations. But for reasons ranging from expense to expertise, it's often a struggle to find the resources to put toward these basic functions. These operating challenges don't just impact childcare providers, they also affect children and families and reduce the ability of providers to offer high-quality care. A Shared Services Alliance is a membership organization through which early learning and care providers come together to share the costs of back-office services like accounting and procurement via a hub organization. Childcare management services can include online payroll systems, accounting services, and computer-based employee time tracking. If you use a food service to provide meals for your program, keep records of those invoices, either paper or electronic. If you provide transportation for your program, keep receipts for gas purchases, business auto insurance, and expenses for vehicle maintenance like oil changes, inspections, and repairs. If you use a transportation service, keep those invoices or receipts on file. If you use a janitorial or cleaning service to keep your program cleaned and sanitized on a regular basis, or you used one to help with cleaning after a COVID-19 case, be sure to keep those receipts or invoices on file. Use these funds to pay an OCFS-approved trainer to come into your program and train your staff. Keep all your receipts or invoices from any outside organization that provides training in your program. You can find information on OCFS-approved training by contacting your regulator, enrollment agency, or local Child Care Resource and Referral Agency, or CCR&R, and on the Early Childhood Education and Training Program, ECETP website. Finally, you can also use funds from this category to pay for fees for submitting requests to the statewide Central Register's online clearance system for new or prospective employees and volunteers. Other examples covered by fees could be things like expenses for paying for consultation services or advertising and marketing services. Remember, you do not have to submit receipts or invoices to get your grant money, but you do have to document how you spend it. And you'll need to keep those written or electronic records for at least 5 years. Your program could be the subject of an audit on how you use the federal funds to assist your program. If that happens, you'll need to be able to show how you spent your grant money and that it was used to improve your program or help it recover from the COVID-19 public health emergency. If you have questions about this option, contact your regulator, CCR&R, enrollment agency, union representative, or WEDCO. You can find information on the CCR&R that can help you through a link in your application.